Ooh. Empty page, like a winter sky. Just my shaking hand and a borrowed light. Little strokes where the quiet starts. Every line I draw is a door in the dark. We build cathedrals made of color on the walls inside our minds. Turn the shadows into stories, give the aching world a sign. Every dream becomes a window, every tear a softer tone. We paint this broken, bruised creation till the beauty overflows. Smoky blues in the valley of your face. Copper gold where the sorrow used to stay. I'll mix your light with the evening rain. Lay it down in layers till the hurt looks brave. We build cathedrals made of color on the walls inside our minds. Turn the shadows into stories, give the aching world a sign. Every dream becomes a window, every tear a softer tone. We paint this broken, bruised creation till the beauty overflows. Let the pigment say it is slow in the cracks of every canvas. Love is learning how to glow. We build cathedrals made of color on the walls inside our minds. Turn the shadows into stories, give the aching world a sign. Every dream becomes a window, every scar a sacred tone. We paint this fragile, fleeting moment till the beauty feels like home.
Hey guys, sorry, just getting pens ready. It's a musical. Music. Right, let's see who's here. Got a little power back. If the fan's annoying, let me know, guys. What time is it? Hey Betty, how are you, sweetie? Good evening. Hey Rob. Just waking up. Don't try and trick me. Oh God, I can't even speak. Hey John Boy, how are you? Caroline. Lovely Holly. Hey Stevie, how are you doing tonight? See you. Like, oh. And this Mayhem comes in waving lighter. Oh, Sarah in chat. Kiwi, hey, hey. Mish Bobs, you see I've done the, if anybody doesn't know, I'm basing this on the colouring sheet I put in Discord, and Mish Bobs did awesome rendering of it. So I'm using that for inspiration for the one I'm doing. I like the idea of having a psychedelic design for the t-shirt. As you can see, I've done a little bit more ink to it to close it, because so it goes on to the t-shirt as a badge. We went around this afternoon. I did most of the drawing this afternoon. Sorry for Missy, I'm really not with it. Hey, Sage Rats. Hey, Petals. Listening in from the kitchen, you listen away, sweetie. Kristen, yes, for second time today. I know I'm nuts. I really need to get the merch out. So, hopefully I'll have another design today to go on top of the drop bear and Peachy Penguin. I don't want to put the new merch site out without, a few designs on there. I'll pick and choose some from the old site. Sarah, you're a food racist. Can we live in your food bins? You could do what you want in your food bins. You will find plenty of white chocolate and cold pizza in my food bins. Just not in the house. Great to see you too, darling. Kristen got a pizza video. A cold pizza video. I'm just beginning, Leon. Yes. I had sausage, egg and beans for tea. Actually, I almost had sausage, beans and chips. I couldn't be bothered to wait for the chips, so I just threw in some pasta. I'm getting so lazy. I enjoyed it though. Not some bolognese sauce. I just had mushrooms, onions, and peppers in it. Could be bothered to defrost any mince. Hey. That song. So, no, I need to find a way that you guys can download some of these. Hey, Pinky. I'm going to end up colouring again at this whole time. I will do some more for the Discord. In the Discord, I'll put the debunking community related ones. I can do a crow one if people want me to, or Beardo, or any requests. Just I'll say, Drat, thank you so much. You treasure. I'm getting better notifications for PayPal at the minute. They on for buying me a coffee. Hang on. You treasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, Elaine. Yeah, I didn't want it to. I actually didn't want it to be an oblong one. So hopefully that'll be right. I'll be nice tonight, Sarah. I don't know. That might freak me out. Don't be too nice. I'll get worried. Just don't trick me, because I'm tired enough to be tricked at the moment. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Get ready to pack up, head home, and get ready to see Rush tonight. Oh, one of my oldest friends, it's actually my bestie's husband. He always has been since he was a teenager. Rush has always been his top band. We tease him mercilessly about it. Actually, I remember going to see we went to a Comic-Con down in Bristol, me and him were driving down, and I remember he getting some petrol. And he's like, "Oh, it's my turn to pay," and he came out of the. Oh God, I've just remembered this. He came out of the where you pay, bouncing towards the car, and I'm like, "What's the matter?" He said, and he says, "Look at the bill, look at the bill," and I'm looking at the bill. I'm thinking, "What?" And he's like, "Look at the amount," and the amount was 21.12. I think he's still got the bloody receipt. He's also the easiest person to hack. Oh, pig's flying. Yeah, I know. He won't last it. Oh, there's a Sean about. I know it's not Sean, but
When toxic rocks it with love and care, hearts and hot dogs everywhere. Nothing but a search for truth. Expose the fake and show the proof.
don't worry, Sean. That is going to be added to by somebody. I don't know, not me, because I'm innocent. Evening, Elaine, Sir, dear Madam Bowes. Elaine is after something. Watch him closely. Be a cool teacher. Yeah, I'm hoping. I just like the colouring that Miss Pops did on it. So I'm kind of leaning that way with it. Hey all, hi Sarah. Hi Sean. You troublemaker. That was Leon. Like Leon said, you're a troublemaker. I've always said you're innocent. No, I haven't. I can't keep going with that. I'm too tired. Are you feeling alright, Rob? What can I do with my spare milky board if I can't give it to you, Sarah? Go in the bin. Set fire to it. That reminds me of getting potatoes 3 ways with meals in Ireland. Yeah, I mean, we're big on potatoes in the UK, but the Irish like potatoes. They do them well, though. I know. Like doing that in Orkney with all the wind. I just saw the colours at it, but I had to have blue hair. Yeah, I like the psychedelic design, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Pictures are so intricate. It's actually my main style, so to be honest, it didn't take very long. Hey Sponge, I'm sorry guys, I'm coughing again. I've had a nap, so not on form. Yeah, me either. Me either. Oh no, you dropped mac and cheese on the floor. No! Not brilliant at the minute, Kiwi. I'm not moaning. It is what it is. It's not helping. We're going into summer, because believe it or not, the summer is worse for me. Humid weather. Yep. But I do have a new desk chair, which is finally getting put together tomorrow, and I'm hoping that sorts out the back issues. Sure, it's the chair that's causing me the back problems. If I could get rid of the back problems, I could actually get out walking more and combat everything else. Piss man. We've all got ailments. I'm not alone. Dear Jane, hey, how are you doing? Yeah. Oh, is it Sean you're asking? Oops. Oh no, it's all right. Yeah. Sean and Sandra had a rough time with it recently. Sandra didn't go live yesterday because of being poorly, being in hospital. So, and obviously Ryan's had his problems with his back operation. You know, he's getting over that, and Sean's been having awful problems. So, hearts in the chat for all of Bristol, please. All three of them. Tasty one with baked smoked paprika. Oh no! There's no secret white chocolate lovers in here, Kiwi. They tell me. Oh, actually, if you go into my channel and look at the last video, well, I don't know if it was the last video I put out, but I put a podcast out with Bristol. Did a podcast with Bristol. If you don't want to watch it, scroll to the end. They made me eat white chocolate. But if you want to know what made me absolutely delighted, was on Monday. Sean and Ryan had to eat chocolate-covered crickets. It's hilarious. Hello, I'm crashing. Okay. Cookie. Just trying the chat's not to start. Oh my god, I remember we saw Rush in 1994 on the Tester Echo tour. I think my friends pretty much seen them every time they've been over. I mean, he's only 3 years younger than me, so he would have seen a lot. Is he 3 years younger than me? Yeah. And meatballs. I smell how what? No, innocent. Going to look munching my white chocolate bar. You do that. Blanket her open, Phil. Sean is innocent. No, he's not. Stop being Team Sean. God, he switches sides constantly. You tell him Rob. Team Rob. I'm gonna go to sleep. That was Elaine. I know. I'm not awake. I had a power nap, Phil. I'm still waking up. I don't drop food on the floor. I drop it all on myself. Usually when I'm wearing something freshly washed. Yeah, I'm not on camera today because I dropped spaghetti on me. Waves pizza below Phil's nose. There you go. You've become Phil. That could easily happen to me too. I'm clumsy. Yeah. Mac and cheese on the floor. I'm clumsy. Oh, she does love me, bless her. Socks. Yeah. Whatever. Sandra listening in the background. She's happy I didn't watch it, I have to be honest. But good for Sam. Sam, I'd say I've just woken up. I've just been looking after Boss Lady, keeping her out of the hospital. I don't want her back in the hospital. Hospitals suck. She needs to rest and get better. Sam deserves a win. Did I just hear Sarah ate white chocolate? Yes, I bloody did, Nick. Yuck. Yucky. And that, by the way, was Bristol that made me do that. On my own podcast, on my own Spooky Cookie podcast, I had to eat white chocolate. It was disgusting. Oh, oh, thank you for reminding me. This is for Miss Bobs.
You are awesome. You are amazing. 1 year older. Your special day. Grab some cookies, grab a seat, 'cause no one can compete. And just listen to what we say. Happy birthday, light the candles, eat the cake, and do not share. 1 year older, freaking awesome, party time in the chat and everywhere. Hip hip hooray for your very special day. Happy birthday, birthday, birthday.
Happy birthday, Miss Bobs. So there's no such thing as white chocolate. Whatever disgusting muck I was eating was white. No, you won't. You won't convert me. Yeah, happy birthday, Miss Bobs. It's like birthday part 2. Next year I'm having a whole week because it's a big one. Actually, it's a big one for me next year. Sadly. Bigger than I'd like. I've actually found myself randomly singing that song. It's a earworm. Happy birthday. Big one? Yeah. I actually hate the mines because you're aware that you've got this looming bloody milestone above you. Although in some ways it's better to hit the milestone and then you stop worrying about it. Yeah, I'm 60 next year. It's weird, actually. It's absolutely weird because I don't feel any different than I did 30 years ago. Well, mentally. Physically is a bit of a different matter. People hear that you're in your 50s or you're turning 60 and they think you're ancient. And it's like, no, I'm no different than I was way back when. Mind the bloody COPD and the back pain is, I feel 90 at the minute. So, apart from the car, actually, the next little big purchase I'm aiming for is an exercise bike because I've got space in here to put one. And if Crow's lurking, no, it's not so I can hang me. I've got an extra place to hang the clothes up. That's what I got from him. Oh, they're useful for hanging your clothes up. The space that I've got for it, actually, I can turn the TV around and just sit and watch TV while I'm pedaling. Or read or something. It's just another better than yeah. It's weird. Do you know something? I'm going to be honest with you now. Well, I'm always honest with you, but I hate to admit this. But age has never bothered me. It genuinely never bothered me. I do just see it just a number. You know, you can't help being the age you are. It's actually doing the channel. You know, I don't mind people making age jokes with me, by the way. I find them funny, you know. I'm fine with it. I don't get offended. But it's like, there's also part of me that thinks, oh my God, you know, what could I have done with this channel if I'd started it 20 years ago or 30 years ago? I don't know. I suppose YouTube wouldn't have been around, but you know what I mean? And I think I'm one of the oldest content creators. I might even be the oldest content creator in the community, in the sort of main community. 60s are definitely overrated. Hey Laura, sweetie. Crow's very crafty today. Crow's very crafty every fucking day. You say that like that never happens. Sneaky Crow. I didn't see his match though. Was he sneaky in the match? Did he win? My warning light started being on full time when I hit 60. Actually, it's weird, isn't it? Because who was I talking to about cars the other day? I was sort of saying that when I was talking about sort of trying to save up to buy a new car, but I can downsize. I used to buy cars. I always bought cars secondhand, but had very low mileage and big cars because I was doing the markets and stuff. And I don't mind a higher mileage on it now when I get the next one. But I always found on every car I've had, and I've had a car since every time, apart from now, I've had a car my whole life since I was 19. Either a work car or my own. And I always found the magic number on cars was 60,000 miles. That's when the big stuff starts going wrong. And I kind of think we're like that as humans as well. I mean, mine started a couple of years earlier because of the COPD, but yeah, I agree. It's like time for an MOT. Warning light. But it is what it is. You have to roll with the punches, Just get on with it. But yeah, in terms of, sort of having more energy and stuff for the channel, and that's when I feel it. In life, I don't really care what age I am. Do anything to take your mind off the time because it drags when you're pedaling on a treadmill. See, I used to, especially when I was at uni, because when I was at uni, because if you were a student, you could just use the gym for free. And stuff like that, I'm actually quite happy. If I'm sitting watching TV, I'll probably just pedal and pedal. I could pedal for ages. Yeah, having nothing to do while that would bore me. But like I say, where I'm going to put it, which is just sort of that way in the corner, I just turn the TV around and watch something. That's the plan anyway. So it's how it happens. Sawcrow right at the end of your last stream. I came in as I finished. So I thanked everybody but him. Thank you, everybody except Crow. Aging is absolutely, Caroline, I've lost people way too early. And like I say, I'm not being maudlin about it or anything. It's literally just that it's not really been since I've been in the community. I think it's because I'm the oldest person here, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but so much stuff I'd love to do. And it's actually not age, is it? It's being ill as well, but that I would be doing if I had the energy. But hopefully I can get my act together and get that sorted. I'm not staying like this for the rest of my life. I've got stuff to do. So there is a wide range of ages in the community. There is, and a lot of people. If you've got a channel with your stats, you can sort of see ages of your community, and most people tend to see a community from 30s to 60s. So it is a wide range in the community. Which is good. It is because it's a subject that, is it's an all ages subject, It's not something you grow out of or into. It's something that most people have sort of always been into. I did the podcast with Bristol, and they've been into it since they were kids, including because of experiences. It's a fascinating podcast. They did me justice when they did me justice. They did the podcast justice by what coming on. And I think most people sort of have that early interest or experience or both. It isn't really an age thing with the paranormal. I suppose unless you want to watch Sam and Colby or somebody. I mean, it's always why I've said that Sam and Colby will. It's why they're expanding into escape rooms and board games and buying the Farrar School, because they know they've probably realistically got 5 to 10 years left with their current audience. Because yeah, they've been phenomenally successful, and you know, whatever. But they're relying on that young audience, and it's like boy bands. There'll always be another boy band waiting in the wings. So I think they're, to be honest, I think it's probably a smart move on their part, what we're doing to expand, look into the future. I can't fault them for that. I'm not going to condone the way they do their investigations, etc., but I get why they're doing it that way. As in expanding, not the way they do the investigation. I don't feel any different. No, I don't. I would say sort of my late 20s, early 30s, actually. Not much different. But as well, I'm sort of, you know, I'm a nerd, I'm a rocker. You don't grow out of that. You know, you just don't. And I mean, I remember the very first festival I went to was Donington in Monsters of Rock in 1984. I was on 17 or something. See AC/DC headlining with Van Halen and Ozzy Osbourne and Gary Moore. And I remember then, you know, all ages in the audience. You know, rockers are rockers, whatever age they are. You don't grow out of it. And I firmly believe that. That's not looking different enough, am I? I mean, I can guarantee you that, especially those in the community that are in their 40s, you won't be any different when you're in your 50s or 60s. I can promise you. You might be creakier. You know, but you're not going to be any different. I think in your 20s and 30s, you kind of become what you are. And yes, experiences changes, and you know, we may end up with different outlooks for things that have happened, etc. But essentially, we're all the same people. Oh, philosophical art stream. And I've just woken up. Sorry, I'll just catch up with chat, guys. I'm fit and healthy. So you do well, though, John. But I mean, I am, you know, I take the piss all the time. But, you know, the amount of walking you do every day. I'm going to be honest with you, and this is not an excuse on my part. The problem I've got is I live right down at the bottom of a massive hill. Just to get up the hill is exhausting. Then you're in the centre of town and you've got to navigate everything. Honestly, if I was even here, but I can see how John Boy gets all that walking, and I'm not saying I'd walk as far as John Boy because he walks miles and miles. It is amazing. I just, you know, it's another reason why in the next 12 months I want to be able to get a car again so I can actually take the car out and get some walking done. I know that sounds like a contradiction. I don't live so Crow 1, oh god, it'd be insufferable. I mean, yay! I wish my back could be as young as I think I am. I'm really hoping this new chair I've got fixes the back, or at least makes it not so bloody. I mean, I can literally only stand for a few minutes, and I can only walk for about, at the very most, 50 yards is generous, but at the very most 50 yards without it crippling me. And I'm sure it's the chairs, because I sit here all bloody day and night. That's why I ended up sort of saying stuff like, oh, I'll get a new chair, so to try and see if it helps. Because I need to get out there. Mine had serious wobbles in my 50s. I think some people doing this. I mean, I suppose I have, really. How old was I? I was 57 when the COPD hit home. I suppose I did. And it's up to me. It's also a condition. It's up to me to regulate it and get, deal with it. So it doesn't get worse. I was listening to Iron Maiden today and thinking, wow, I've been listening to this for 40 years. Yeah, that's the only thing is you do sort of sometimes, when you think of the 80s as being like 20 years ago, and it's not. It's 40. That's incredible. I'm 61 going on 90. Yeah, that's me at the minute, Betty. 61 going on 45. You go for it, Caroline. This is Kate Bush and realised I'm old. I suppose the only thing I would say with music, it doesn't affect me quite like that because in a sense, because you've heard this story before, we hit 1980 in this country and I was like, no thank you to the music. So I was looking backwards anyway, to the 70s and 60s. I can't comment on ages, my hair turned totally grey in my 20s. Q-Swan, yes, mine, I got my first silver hairs at about 16. It was only sort of 3 or 4 on top of my head. Dad started going grey at the same age actually. Fortunately there was silver. So the hair colour you see on me when I'm on camera, that's my hair colour. But yes, I was dyeing it for years. I actually wanted it to go fully white so that I could stop dyeing it. So I'm 61. You're awesome as well. 61 and awesome. You spring chickens. I know. 67 going on 21. Yeah. I'm just feeling sorry for myself because I'm not getting out as much as I should. When I did go for a coffee with Esty a few weeks ago, another friend came up to the table before she got there and was asking me how I was going. I said, oh, this, that, and the other. And he went, Sarah, get on with it. Get out there and do something. I thought I need more people to tell me that. I'm sort of be stuck in the house. I don't have enough people telling me that. I earned every one of my white hairs. Damn straight. Leanne's the oldest. Leanne's awesome. I did watch your video, Leanne. It was awesome. I watched it after the live. You're old as you feel, I do believe. Yeah. I think what I mean about when I've never really had being in an environment, if you like. I suppose other than teaching. Last job I had, I was teaching sort of 16 to 19-year-olds who think everybody's ancient if they're over 30. But I suppose it's been an environment where you do get some people, oh my God, Sarah, you're 59. Yeah, well, so? Raven's the youngest. I think she's just a baby. Babby. I think Raven might be the youngest, actually. I've only a couple of grey hairs. My nieces have more. The benefit with me is I started going, well, silver at 16. My cousin, who's a git, he started going bald. He was bald by the time he was 18. And I would normally have sympathy for that, but and ginger. He was bright blonde until he was 16. Then he went bald and ginger. Sean, it's as old as the woman you feel. I'm going to be 59. I feel like I'm a GTS. I think Laura's got a birthday next week. Is that right, Laura? So it's Laura's fault I'm the oldest of the content creators because she's younger than me. 46, I'm so very happy. My greys are covered up with blue. I've given up dyeing it. I like it. What if it wasn't? If it was grey, yeah, I'd be dyeing it. But I like the white. I have done blue black. I haven't done blue. I might put some streaks in it occasionally, but I'm not. Because I can't be bothered to do all. I never go out. What's the point of dyeing it and doing the roots when I don't go out? I suppose I'm on camera. Maybe that's it. Makes me 45 alone because I'm 45. Hubby is prepared to go for sleep test soon. His COPD is kicking at his ass too. Yeah. I can't stop sleeping, and I'm sick of that as well. And I know if it starts getting muggy, hot, humid, it's gonna be a nightmare. Sandra was born in 1980. I turned 13 in 1980. Bloody shit music in this country. I think we had it worse than the States, by the way. Especially if you're a rocker and a musician. It's like, what the hell is this crap? Yeah. I hope it's alright. I really sympathise. She's a rocker with a walker. Phil keeps trying to keeps saying to me, get one of those motorised scooters. Phil sucks. 1980 baby, year two. I'll always be young in my... Well, that's the thing. You don't feel any different in yourself, and then you sort of realise, look in the mirror and think, oh shit, is that me? It does speed up. Definitely. I'm 1975 kid me. Good year. So ready for the weekend. We had... Oh, you had that network outage, didn't you? Oh. Sage, right, you need to just chill at the weekend and look after yourself, sweetness. We're to be considered a silver fox. Besides Rob. What? I'm young until I'm reminded that my spine falls in my ass. That's the... I can't... Do you know what? The other thing is, I can't really complain. I mean, I've had my ailments for years, but in terms of the big one, that wasn't until the COPD hit. My arthritis isn't... People have far worse arthritis than me. And knackered hand I can cope with. Get a car so then you can get to the coast best. It's the coast, and which I'll wait till the tourists have fucked off. But it's also going around. I know the back roads near the Cheviots, near our hills, so well. And in the summer, when the tourists are around, I can go there, and nobody's there. There's so many places I can go to. I'm dying to get out there and doing some vlogs. Nothing to do with illness now. I need a car to do it. James, you coming or going? Don't confuse him, Elaine. Don't confuse him. Did you make it to work on time? Did you make it to work? I vote for the 80s being 10 years ago. Yeah, do you know the one decade? The thing is, after the 80s, and I pissed and moaned all the way through the 80s. I sometimes piss and moan about the 80s now, but I mean, I loved the 70s, but it was because of the music. And when I looking back in the 80s, we had amazing movies. If you knew how to find it, we had amazing music. Late 80s and early 90s, when I was in London, I saw some of the bands I've seen. That was an amazing era for rock bands. But I don't know, the decades since, I think we've talked about this on a live before, but the decades since, they're kind of meh. Yeah. Do I even say meh? I don't know how you define the 90s or the noughties or whatever. Not the right two pens here. Anyway, I don't know how you define them. Let's try a pen that works. So it's one of the. I mean, I loved the series anyway. It's one of the reasons I like Stranger Things. Although it was obviously set in America, still get all those nostalgic feelings about movies and music and all that stuff. And I suppose every generation says that. But simpler times. Less technology to worry about. Yeah. It's shocking, isn't it? The word 80s was that long ago. Yeah. My brain is 17, my body is 92. I think the average is up to middle aged. Yeah. That sounds about right. Is that a better pen? Yeah. So I don't think it matters what age you are, it's how you just be yourself. I've had that philosophy my entire life. Yes, it gets me into trouble. It gets me trouble on here. It gets me into trouble on here. But I know no other way. And I come from an area where that's the general philosophy of everybody, by the way. Be yourself. It's soul destroying if you can't be yourself. Trouble is, it's so detailed. I'm trying to do the main shape so I can work out what's what here. Born in 80, grew up with crap PVC hairspray and synthesizer pop. Yeah, for me, it was the synthesizers. Because as a musician, I played 12 and 6-string guitars, As you guys know, I loved the piano. I took my exams in piano. I did play the violin for a while, but I sucked at it. Didn't play that long. But as both a musician, I'm sort of rock fan, and rock it still is really, but rock at that time was very much, you play the instruments yourself, no computers, no synthesizers, and all this synthesizer music came through, and bloody Culture Club and Wham, and later in the 80s, Stock Aitken and Waterman and all that shit. I can listen to more 80s music now than I could then, but there's my greens. I have my usual morning nausea. Happens every. Oh, Pinky, I'm sorry. Oh, I hope that passes quickly for you. I went grey about 2 years ago in my 20s. I've been waiting for it to go fully grey since then. I think mine it wasn't totally grey. I still had a lot of darkness. I have quite thick hair, but I still had quite a bit of darkness underneath. But it went mostly grey once I hit my early 40s. I did get it cut short to get it all cut out, but pop has always dominated the charts, but 80s cheese pop was really bad. Yeah, it was. Oh yeah, pop's always dominated, but there was always the odd thing that used to slip into the charts that was all right. The 80s were dreadful. James 45 too. Stock Aitken. Oh, yeah. They're not a 45-year-old guy. There are actually. That is quite a sort of general age in the community. Actually, it's probably the average age. Sorry, I'm just getting a pen. Surprised I didn't love Kylie. I have to give Kylie, because if you were UK, Kylie, because of Neighbours, was massive. Kylie and Jason. Neighbours was massive in the UK. I think we kept it going for a long time, actually. And that one. But I have to say, there really is somebody who should have been sort of one or two hit wonders. She did amazingly well with her career. Got to take my hats off to her for that. 1984 baby here. Birthday's on Wednesday. I know Laura's got a birthday live, so I'm assuming it's is it your Wednesday night one, Laura? Ross and Chesney Hawkes and nostalgia now. Wasn't nostalgic when you couldn't escape from the radio play and videos. Well, I'm not listening to either of those two, but there are a few more things I'll listen to from the 80s than I used to. Several 80s here, then I was born in 1988. Same song would be number one for weeks, months. Yeah. I mean, the other thing is, back in the 80s, the charts was very much the big thing. So you kind of it dictated all the radio play. I so love you on our channels. That's Beardo about roots. Seen Beardo roots. You can't miss Beardo's roots. Bless it. To be honest with you, I prefer Beardo grey, if I'm honest. I think I should just go back to the grey. Suits her. I know it doesn't suit everybody, but just suit Beardo. That's not young Sean Raven's 37. It's been hot. Yeah, I've heard the people. I suppose it depends where people are, but I know that the temperatures in different places in the US are. They were here, but we've had a cold spell. But I think, unfortunately, we are due for it getting hot again at the weekend. I'm just hoping it's not too humid because I am noticing, obviously, more and more plantation coming out. The crops will be starting to grow, or probably half grown already. That's going to be no fun. I just don't like the muggy weather. I never have, but it does affect me badly now. I recall in 2001 being amazed having Slipknot and the Strokes in the top 3 album charts. Actually, I think it was in the 90s, I would say mid-90s. There was more of a, I don't know what you'd call it, commercial rock element, where some rock bands were getting more noticed, mainstream. Only certain ones, but the thing is with rock bands, especially in the 70s and early 80s, if you're a boy band, you have to think about, am I going to hit number one? Are the singles going to do well, etc. And make albums that they've got to make sure they've got enough singles on. Rock bands never thought about that. They weren't even bothered about selling singles if it was about albums, and they certainly weren't bothered about making videos. The MTV culture of, you put a song out, you've got to make a video to it. They just weren't interested. And I think it took till the mid-90s for that trend to change and for more to start playing along. You got some notable ones that very much enjoyed doing the videos, like Aerosmith, but for the most part, people weren't bothered. Right. Yes, put lids back on. Why do you keep saying it's summer tomorrow? Do you remember I was saying that earlier? Strokes are brilliant. With that first album, it took me a while to get into. I never got into the Strokes. That shit music was being good too. We still had some legendary Aussie pub circuit, awesome bands. Yeah. I think I did turn to a little bit of American rock in the 80s. Well, yeah, 80s. People like Van Halen and Cheap Trick and people like that. But we got some of the Australian stuff coming over. But the first Slipknot album when it came out in '99, I saw Slipknot in I can't remember what year it was. Early 2000s at Download. I used to buy Enemy. I used to buy Sounds, because Sounds used to be a bit more rock friendly. I went to visit at some place like 4 hours on the train. I go to Edinburgh from there. Get the Trans-Pennine Express. Should be renamed to slowest train ever. What are the Cossatonian local castles in London? They wouldn't allow investigations in Alnwick Castle. I mean, the castle that's known for investigations here is Chillingham. Everybody goes to Chillingham, it drives me mad, but I think it's the only one that is set up for it. Bamburgh Castle, which I would love to investigate, because as a local, I hear far more about Bamburgh Castle than I do about Chillingham. Far more. Because it's got apartments in there if you work in there. And I know people who've lived in there for a spell, and yeah, there's some stories. But they're not going to let people wander around Bamburgh Castle anyway on their own. But I think they do ghost tours, as in, well, ghost investigations, but they do them sort of as a group. And even if they did let you pay to go in and investigate, it probably thousands. It wouldn't be cheap. I think Chillingham, as far as I'm aware, is the only one that offers it. I don't think Lindisfarne would. Warkworth wouldn't, because that's national heritage. But there's more than the castles up here, you know. There's plenty of locations you can go to. There's castles you can go in you don't have to bloody pay for. So many ruins up here. We've got more castles than anywhere else, any other county in England. You know, if you're prepared to suffer the elements, you can go to bloody Dunstanburgh or, well, there's Eglingham down the road, but you'd have the greater good villagers to deal with. Because it's right next to the village. I think I keep hearing different prices about Chillingham, but it's not cheap. Evening has been perhaps it's the American. A millennium. Oh, I just read that as American. Oh my god, I'm losing it, guys. I'm sorry. You saw it here live. '90s and noughties were fairly busy with kids. Do you know what? I can't remember a lot of stuff, as in events, from the late '90s and early 2000s, and I think it's because I was at uni. I was doing my degrees. I was teaching. I'm actually quite oblivious to a lot of the stuff that went on. Yeah, you can't go to the lakes and not film. Start doing. Oh, James, you nearly got a plank in for that. I'm still waiting for the good old days. Hey, Ryan, how are you doing? Somebody put Ryan's link in the chat, please. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm doing some merch work. Finally. I turned into a Mancunian in the 90s. Oh, you're listening to all that northern stuff. Supposedly northern. I'm still a punk rocker at heart. I like me punk rock. I do like me punk rock. Especially Stranglers of the Damned. Some Sex Pistols. I saw New York Dolls at Leeds Festival, and most of the audience didn't know who they were, and I'm sitting there thinking, or standing there thinking, you don't know what you're looking at. I did the tribute to Johnny Thunders. I saw Johnny Thunders at the Marquee only a few months before he died. Never knew you played instruments. Yeah, I love music. I do you know something? This is when I start sounding like an old person. I always used to say to some students, you know, if you play guitar or piano or drums, whatever it is, don't stop doing it. You don't have to go out there and do it for a living. It's I really miss my piano. I mean, it'll hurt because of this hand, but I miss my piano. I still want to learn the drums. But I played 6-string and 12-string guitar. Still got them in the garage. I can't play the guitar now because I can't use the fret. That would hurt too much. But yeah, I played a few things. I played the violin and gave up, but piano was my instrument, and I do miss that. Just so relaxing playing the piano. I learned the hard way just to be myself. Got bullied all 12 years of school, and people will still comment no matter if I'm playing them up. Exactly, Kristen. I mean, I got bullied because of that at school. And I don't know what, but see, the thing is, I grew up a nerd and a geek and a rocker, so I was on the fringes anyway, and I didn't care. You know, I genuinely did not care. So I've kind of always been like that. But yeah, I did get bullied at school because of it. I mean, I only had a small group of friends. I was never bothered about being a big crowd of friends. Still don't. But I just find it so soul destroying if you can't be yourself. It wouldn't do you any good. And yeah, it doesn't matter how old you are, people will still judge you for it. Fuck them. 80s music design, main Metallica, Slayer, Anthrax, Megadeth, Hate-Pop. I mean, I did listen to some of the new British heavy metal, but I switched more to the US side, to be honest. Hey, Julian, how you doing, sweetie? I went from a teeny bopper to a new metal fan of the late 90s. Awesome. Classic punk rock from Grand Funk Railroad. Hell yeah. The band. Yep. I loved as much as I could hear on the radio in New Zealand, but I was a bar at punk rocker at heart. We had what we did have on the radio in the 80s, late 70s and 80s, was designated rock shows on the radio. They're only once a week and usually just a couple of hours, but I used to listen to all of those. I'm definitely a Gemini. Half of me likes 80s pop, the others 90s grunge Britpop. It's eclectic. I'm very eclectic on my taste. Once I found out about mods on scooters, I was hooked mod for all of the fashion music. Most of my own is Lambretta brand, yeah. In 1980, it was The Who that saved me. Tommy came on the television, and a couple of weeks later, Woodstock, because they were there. The Who saved me from the 80s. That's why I started looking backwards at 70s and 60s music. Big Rob bored in the wrong era. I sometimes think that I would have really loved being a teenager in the 70s, but then I'd be older now, so stuff like that. I fell behind the chat, am I? Beardo does look better. Great. I agree. I think he looks much better. Beardo now. We've left local generation for pub. I actually, when I was in London, I used to follow a lot of local bands. We went to sort of 2 to 4 gigs a week, and some of them were the big gigs, but a lot of them were just little local bands at places like the Marquee or, you know, in pubs, etc. I used to love that. I need a fan for my bed. I've got 2. It's only staying dark here for like 2 hours, and I prefer it. Yeah, you'll get that even more than we do. I'd say, because we're about to hit the longest day, aren't we? Actually, I'd say it's not much more than 2 hours here. Oh, I don't like PJ Harvey. Sorry. Wish I could have a full night's sleep instead of a couple of hours. I've tried so many different things. I tend to wake up after 2 hours. but I am sort of going back to sleep again at the minute 'cause I'm so exhausted. But I'm not sleeping properly. Mind you, doing this doesn't help. I usually wait during the night because of live streams and stuff. I forgot I was supposed to be drawing. Sorry, guys. Just been well behind on chat. That's Ryan's channel, thank you. My husband screams in his that's the spook fest, guys. My husband screams in his sleep and woke many times, nearly crapping myself, and I do that sometimes actually. Mum will come in and like, so I'm like, what? Why are you screaming? I sleep 4 hours every night and then wake up from it and chop back to chop down trees. Yeah, that's what they sang at. That's what the New York Dolls sang at. When I saw them at Leeds as a tribute to him, they sang "You Can't Put Your Arm Around Memory," and that's when I was standing looking at the crowd, thinking, "You have no idea what how lucky you are to be seeing this." Because I don't think they hit these shows very often. So I saw Johnny Thunders in, it was about 92, 93. I can't remember when he died. It was only a few months before he died. At the Marquee. Excuse me, sorry guys. I need to play more guitar to learn piano so I can write a ballad and cry a lot. You write a ballad on the guitar. Oh, John Boy showing off. That's good. Mind you, that's because the exercise you get. That's the way to do it. Just a little bit of how you out. I'm not feeling it. Oh, Pinky, thank you so much for buying me a coffee. You treasure. Really. That's mine.
Thank you so much.
I actually used to write music when I was a teen. And I actually wrote it more with the guitar than I did on the piano, to be honest. Tommy Vance. Yeah, Tommy Vance was alright, but even then it was a little bit commercial, whereas there was a local one here. He's still going. I don't know if he's still doing rock. Alan Robson used to do a rock night, and he used to really choose them quite well. And there was a guy up in Scotland that we could just get the signal for. And I'm sorry I can't remember his name, but he used to do a good rock show. Tommy Vance probably suited you more than it would have done me, to be honest, John. But I did listen to him. Been a busy one. Oh, yeah. Gotta bring the pennies in, sweetie. It's jazz. Jazz is the one form of music I just no. Lisa, hello. I hope you're still here. I don't know how far behind chat I am. Oh, I'm not as bad as I thought actually. How you doing, sweet Liz? Still need to message. Tend to want to play chords in the piano on my right hand and melody on my left. It's the other way around, sweetie. It's the other way around. Sarah, you have dreadful. I have no sleep patterns. What basically happens with me is I'm awake, and then I crash. And I'm awake, and I crash. There's no logic to it. That's what it's for, Roger. It's for a t-shirt design. I need to get my merch done. Did work this afternoon, so while I was working, glad I caught you tonight. Oh, good to see you, sweetie. I've woken early and Sarah's like, is this real? I'm like, you're dreaming, Peachy. I'm not here. I'm not here. I'm an illusion. You're seeing things. John Peel. Yeah, I wasn't switching to John Peel either. I didn't really listen to Radio 1 much, if I'm honest. He did. If you're into the same sort of music, I mean, he died too soon, didn't he? But he was very influential, John Peel. Just wasn't really my. Well, that one's knackered. Put it in the bin, Sarah, not in the back into the. Oh, that was fine. Not into the back into the hot. Oh, that helped me get to the bottom of the chat. Peachy! Lovely Peachy. Oh, I've got hiccups. Why have I got hiccups? We'll get up there. Okay, let's pretend that didn't happen. Peachy and dash hearts, that would be that one. Do a double one there to pretend it's part of the. Dings. Ding. I like it when everybody's talking to each other. Takes the pressure off. Takes the pressure off. Just give me a sec. PayPal always logs me out instantly. So, Joe and John, thank you so much for the buy me for the coffee contributions in PayPal. Thank you so much, the pair of you. Hang on.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Honestly, thank you guys. Just realised Sarah should be wearing anything. I imagine her wearing pink fluffy pyjamas. No, I've just got a red dress on. Just red dress on. Giggling. Bells are for Christmas. Don't encourage Rob. Rob, what emojis are you going to use at Christmas? Grinch. Rob's still a nightmare sound as I live in the town famous regionally for the Christmas market. Yeah. Me too. Easter eggs. Yeah, that's after Boxing Day. This hit the stores. God, they hit the stores quick after Christmas. Tell you, they don't hang around pushing the Easter eggs. So let me bring up Mishbooks just to get an idea of what colours I haven't used. Okay. Inspiration. Right. Basically, this time of year, I wear whatever's bloody coolest. Pen's getting in the way. I can't probably sleep that long. Merry Christmas, mate. One of the few damn good things about the Christmas market is I hate mulled wine. I think it's the ex-teacher in me, but it's like Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and then can we pack everything up till the year after? I keep saying I'd rather we had a longer Halloween than Christmas. I don't like mulled wine. I can't stand cloves. You remind me of the dentist when I was a kid. No. Actually, our local Morrison's, the supermarket I use, they stand in the entranceway at Christmas from about middle of December, trying to get me to buy mulled wine. Do you want to taste a mulled wine? No, I come in here all the time. You know not to try and get any mulled wine down me. It's disgusting. Keep it away from me. Peachy, you're still tired. That would be just keep sleeping till New Year. Try again. Wish Halloween lasted longer in autumn in January. Yes, autumn's my favourite season. I adore it. So long as the wind and rain doesn't hit early and take the leaves away from me. Wouldn't it be good if Halloween was sort of a week long officially? Although usually on the channel I do it for more than one day. We've got a few things planned this year, so it'll probably be a bit longer on the channel. I don't care if it's only one day, it's going to be a week here. I suppose we're a Halloween type community though, aren't we? Kind of what we do. think of something to do. The only thing I don't do, because I don't see the point, to be honest, is I don't do Halloween merch, but because I know some people do. It just doesn't seem. Worth it to me. I only had mulled wine once at Christmas market. I didn't like it. Mind you, I don't like wine at all. Don't mind wine. I like a good red wine, but I don't drink it very often. It has to be a good one, though. It's the cloves in mulled wine. I can't bear them. It's everywhere though here. You know, you go into anywhere that's offering a free drink at Christmas, it's mulled wine. Often warmed up as well. I always wish I did like it, but I don't. And you can't make me. So you get this bit done and then I'll go back to chat. Caroline, my daughter wants to save the house and me. Oh, I love mince pies. Don't be dissing on mince pies. I miss my grandmother's mince pies. She made the best ones. I'm even tempted to try and make some this year if I can stand up long enough. Where's my drink? Oh, it's there. I've made mulled wine with citron fruits, cinnamon stick. Now that I would drink. That I would drink. That sounds awesome. No, here it's just wine with bloody cloves in it. Probably cinnamon as well, but I like cinnamon. It's the clove taste I don't like. You can keep your stupid cloves. But that's supposed to be scaring me now. It's scaring me. Oh, the sleep paralysis again. Oh, sweetheart. Might be stress. Christmas is a bit overrated anyway with all the pressure of being social and all that. Yeah, I don't miss that element. I've had worse stress in the past, but it might be the type of stress. Sometimes it's weird. It's what you're going through. Chamomile and honey, yeah. I really miss dressing up for Halloween. Yeah, we used to dress up every year. We still have a party, themed party. I want to freak out the local kids, damn it. So last year or the year before, Raven went as a zombie. She had pictures in the Discord. She looked fucking awesome. Yeah, they're fun. I mean, I've still played mine occasionally on the intermissions. It's, yeah. Could be it. It's been one thing after another for you, darling. I don't like our peachy, I mean. dreams, sleep paralysis. I don't drink tea, but I'm willing to try anything. But it's not tea, it's just something to calm down. So your mind's not whirring when you're asleep. Got fed up after working retail before Christmas. Don't know if I'm single and only child and both my parents dead, and I don't have anyone to celebrate Christmas with anyway. We don't tend to bother. I mean, it's just me and Mum now, so we don't tend to bother anyway. I do a dinner, but see, Mum and Dad were both primary school teachers, so that by the time Christmas came around, they were flat out because, they'd been doing Christmas with the kids for a month. No point in away from home. No. I bet. Yeah, that's cheating, Elaine. You can make that shit. Oh, God. I'm buying mine for this year from Amazon. I think Beardo, because I did. Sorry, just thinking of my extra live stream on Christmas Day. I think Beardo was talking about extending it anyway to hit the time zones. I think he might do it. It was well over 12 hours this year. He was talking about maybe if enough people were signing up, just doing 24 hours. Get an hour each. The no-show that was supposed to be on after me, it went live again. Look on my videos with the Christmas live with Phil Crow and Sag. Can't talk onward when it happens, and this wiry thing is over the top of me. This isn't directly sleep paralysis, Sandra, because I've had sleep paralysis once or twice, but I do have bad night terrors. So bear with me when I'm saying this. And I do know when I have a night terror not to go back to sleep, even if I'm absolutely exhausted, because I'll go right back into the dream. So that I always make sure that the light gets turned on and I turn on the TV or the computer or something to go on the internet to get the real world back in. Now I know it's difficult with sleep paralysis because you can't move. But if there's some way you can figure out to even get light in the room or something, just to... Because the one time I did have sleep paralysis, I just managed... It took me a while, but I managed to turn... The light was literally right next to me. I managed to turn the light on and it sort of snapped me out of it. That probably doesn't help, but if there's a way you can bring the real world in quickly. I'm sorry you're going through that, darling. That's not good. That's not good. Woman in black. Yeah, no one alone for Christmas. Great Caroline, I'm out later this morning. I'll come over. Yeah, you have a chat. Don't keep it to yourself, sweet sis. My thoughts in the chat for Peachy, please. I don't like that Peachy's going through that. Chatting with Dad, no problem, Laura. I can see that. There's some paranormal monkey merch. That's not scary anymore. Oh, don't start Phil off. He's been trying to get control of Justin's merch for ages. 2 years, I think, actually. Make me merman suit, Elaine. I'll be nice to you forever. Oh yeah, that would be a nice, easy job for you, Elaine. Get cracking. It'd be great if you, Crow Sagenfield, did one at Christmas as an extra. That would be amazing. So much fun last year. Seg did one because of being in the future. Seg did one our time Christmas Eve, and me, Crow, Adelaide, and Justin, I think, were on it, where he did the 12 Days of Christmas. It was a shit show, but it was funny. But yeah, nag them. There's nothing to stop us doing one together on whoever's channel. Night, Lisa. Thank you for being here, darling. Yeah. This is where that extra live stream is where this clip comes from. I'm sure I've got it on here. There it is.
Don't you call it a butty? Yeah, that's right. A butty, a bacon butty.
Bacon butty, yeah.
Yeah, bacon butty with no teeth.
So that's butty.
Butty.
A bacon butty.
With some water.
Some water. A bottle of water and a bacon butty.
Yeah, that's right. You got a bottle of water and a bacon butty.
It's like listening to two things, isn't it?
Moaning about how we speak.
As Wiz says, they say the teeth for later.
Yeah. A bottle of water. A bottle of water.
Bottle of water.
Water.
And they say we fucked the language up. Come on.
You did fuck the language up.
You guys did too. Where'd y'all get it from?
It's our language to fuck up.
Hold on. Who created the English language? Let me look this up.
The English, including the
okay.
title.
Were they from England?
Shut up, Crow.
I have to say, I like it when Seg's on the panel with me because we get to. I get backup from a fellow Brit. I did think of putting the TV on in a room and did wake back up, and yes, I'm anxious to go back. That's the other problem, because I've been there, not with sleep paralysis, but with night terrors, just frightened of going to sleep. But that for my night terrors, it's like you get the real world back in. Does that make sense? I don't know if you sort of got the remote next to you so you can turn it on easily or something. No problem, darling. Oh my god, you're all singing at different times because of the delay. I know. No, it was a shit show. Absolute shit show. But it's on my channel. It's in the video section, by the way. I did it as a separate video. I think it's probably the best live I've done, to be honest. So sore from laughing. Jeez, that whole live stream was epic. It was funny. That always cheers me up, thanks. Muttley. That's what we call that. From Crow is what we call this Muttley laugh. The second Crow whine each other. Oh, they spent pretty much the hour doing that. And Seg was on a rant anyway because Crow wouldn't sing on the 12 Days of Christmas. I think it might be at the beginning of that, actually, that Crow started singing and Seg came on. Oh, you'll sing on Sarah's live stream. So they were arguing anyway. It was the best of Frighten My Day. Yeah, iconic. Yeah, Muttley. Yeah, it's his nickname. You know how some of us, when we're really laughing, can sort of laugh really loudly. When Crow finds something really funny, that's when the Muttley laugh comes in. I have to side with Phil and Crow, sorry. You traitor. You traitor to the UK. What's wrong with those streams? It's a bit where you go into the English. The English, the clues in the title. It's hang on. I'll show you what the thumbnail looks like, because I can't remember what. Okay, let's share the screen. Yes, you can punish Rob, Kristen. Feel free. Share screen. Is it that one? I'm going to kick myself out of StreamYard then. The one on the top left that says "Stay tuned, Pro Judah Side Eye Guy Fantastic," unscheduled live. It's in my videos list. Yeah, we did an extra live to fill in the gap. And I mean that was the iconic bit, but the whole stream is just a riot. I might actually listen to it again. I haven't listened to it for a bit. So I was obviously punishing yet. Your tools for the job. Ah, Krista came prepared. Sarah and Seg versus Crows and Philip needs to have a round 2. Okay, my beautiful sweet chat fam, gotta go and get ready to go out. You warm my heart. Chat later. Hi, Merry Christmas, Rob. Sarah, catch up later, my love. Yeah, we need to catch up, Peachy, but when it suits you, darling. When it suits you. Bye, Betty. Of course, I put the tools for the job. Oh, me likey. Guys, I need the loose one. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to just have a quick intermission, because I want to try and get as much of this done as possible, so I'm going to keep going. What I'll actually do, I'll play one of my Halloween ones. Side-eye guy, side-eye guy, come play with us forever and ever and ever.
Monsters, 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 they are here running fear. Monsters, they are here, settled in the streets. Halloween heartbeat. Halloween is here. No escape tonight from what you fear. Pumpkins grin, secrets told, mask of fear from ages old. Halloween, yes, you can scream. Prepare for the scare. Enter if you dare. Time for time out of the black.
Unmute. Okay. Where are we? Breathless, just going to the bloody loo. Kristen, you're supposed to be on my side. Nordic people stick together. Somehow I think it might be oddly enjoyable punishment. Didn't say what kind of tools I had. Ruh-roh. Karen, I got to tease Rob a little bit. He loves it. Plank me, Sarah, please. Okay. Enough, that's me twice.
Do I have to?
I walk the plank! Ah! Woo-hoo! What a day! Oh! Oh! No! Look, look, look!
Yeah, it needs to cool off. Oh dear. What is happening? Oh. Okay. Rob loves to swim. Passes Rob a towel. Honestly, you try and do something nice. Love the plank, miss the refreshing dip. Here you go.
Do I have to?
I walk the plank! Ah! Woo-hoo! What a day! Oh! Oh! No! Look, look, look!
Gloop, gloop, gloop. It's the way we roll here in the Shire. Can't remember where that's from, actually. It's going to annoy me now. Oh, I'm not going to comment up. Be cheeky bastard sometimes. £1/2 roast beef and cheddar in my mouth. Feels having a snack. I wish I'd had my dinner, but I'm still hungry. He's bitter I can't make him a costume. So much meat. This is innocent compared to what I could have done, she said, just saying. I believe you. I know what your chat's like. I am familiar. Arby's has the meats. No, cold pizza for me. Thanks for offering, but no. I had just walked in and saw that. I'm going to assume it was funny again. Hey, I have a story. Sarah, your boat needs descaling. Just noticed here underwater. Kind of costume fits over a fishtail anyway. Another fishtail. Sparkly. Sparkles. I can hear Crow with his squeaky voice. Sparkles. Still need to clip that last live. I feel like I need to introduce another colour. I think it might be nice sometimes just to be on the safe side. Oh, just go for it. Just go for it. Nice deep one. Let's go dark with that. Made a mistake. Oh, I've made one mistake, haven't I? It's not bad for me. I'm doing all right. Arby's hard-boiled French dip with potato cakes and enough horsey sauce to drown a small animal. You had me till horsey sauce. Kristen, if you banned you, I'll ban him. There you go. There you go. Got Caroline's protection there. You won't get away with anything. Oh, these pens, honestly. Crap. I'm running out. I'm running out on me. Gotta sort myself out. I'm gonna hit Arby's coma in an hour or so. I haven't had that much. Yes, yes. That's what I always do it so the shirt should come out the way it looks on here. I would just want to try something. I know, you know, just something a bit more psychedelic. Designed more for literally for a shirt rather than just sticking a design on top of a shirt, if that makes sense. I know the first one I did for Crow, the Hots and Hot Dogs one, has gone really well. And that was designed specifically to go onto his merch. Uh, it's going to be. I'm setting up. I've got a fourth wall account. I'm going to be setting it up. I'll set it up probably next week. Try and get 1 or 2 more designs done, then there'll be plenty on there. Oh, actually, I might pull over the Coffee Demon. From the other site. Hang on. Oh, good, it's going to be warmer tomorrow. I think that's gearing up for the weekend. Going to be all hot and bothered again. Driving again, whee! I know, you're off the road and on a roller coaster. Meat, I'm thinking, Rob. Meat. Lots of it. Last push at work for the day, just over half an hour. Oh. Hope you get some rest when you get home. Well, Arby's is more meat type fast food. No. Let's get ready. We'll be ready for sleep study. Everyone have a wonderful time. Yeah, good luck with that, Kiwi. Thank you for being here, darling. Still love the sketch they did with Johnny Depp. What sketch they did with Johnny Depp? What am I missing? Give me a second. Okay. I'll just be over here drawing. All right, guys. Phil's back in, so I've got no control. Blame Rob. Making coffee. Oh, I was wondering when you said that. Suit you, sir. It's Paul Whitehouse, wasn't it? I could see the other guy in my head. I can't remember his name though. He was in Red Dwarf. Wasn't he in the detective show where he's a priest or something as well? Father something. Don't say Father Ted, I don't mean Father Ted. Father Brown, is it Father Brown? I never watched it. Reading will just say beep boop fat and sassy. That's what, but Rob. Past show, that was it. Myself. Okay. I think that started this afternoon. Poke talk. Poke talk. far that I've got something right. Today I shall be building rosary model kits. Check my blood sugar just to tell me how sweet I am. Yeah, that's why. That's why I has to check his blood sugar. So how sweet are you today, Phil? I have to check my oxygen levels, but it doesn't sound as I can't think of a way of twisting that. Just get to the point where you can't tell what you're supposed to be colouring. That's looking great, so yeah, it's coming out alright, isn't it? So I don't mess it up. Feels a contortionist. He wishes. Yeah, there you go. I wish you, Elaine. What to do here? Let's go on. There we go. What's that one? Sarah, you've been amazing tattoo art. And it's tattoo. Several of my designs actually have been used for tattoos. And my style, this style kind of lends itself to the. Yeah, I don't design mine, Elaine. I really want to get this sleeve done on my left arm. It'll be done bit by bit. I can get it all done at once, but I just know the second I design it, I'm just going to really want it doing. I can't at the minute, so. But to be patient. I've got another blue I can add into this mix. Who needs flexibility? So it's a great mix of steampunk and psychedelia. Well, steampunk's one of my natural styles anyway. So is Art Nouveau. So yeah, the psychedelic stuff suits that combination. Just seeing how people can colour in same drawing and make them look unique. Yeah, I'm being inspired here by Mishbobs, who did that with the outline that I did. I just looked at it and thought that would look so good on a shirt. And I think I said this afternoon, because I offered Mishbobs a free shirt, but she said, you know, can I any problems if I use my design and put it on a shirt myself? And I'm like, you go for it. I'd love to see it when she does it. So it's kind of sort of gave me the inspiration, because I was trying to work out how to do the Fantastique thing again. And I mean, this is based on an old Fantastique design, but I just love the psychedelic colouring. And for a shirt, it'll be awesome. Sorry, no. Back in a sec. Still needs colouring. That needs put a darker colour on that one. Sorry, this is me talking to myself. Dead air, sorry guys. I buy things to use like printable vinyl and don't use them till I get the project inspiration. Do you know what I think I've said this before, but I have a mug press. I can do my own mugs. For example, this is one of mine. Done on the mug press. Mr. Predator. Mr. Zorg. And when I bought it's a really good mug press. I'm really happy with it, but you can get them for not that much more actually, which are really big. If I still had the studio, I'd bought it. They don't just do the mugs; they do t-shirts and hats and all sorts. If I thought I had the space for it, I would actually get one. But yeah, I do that. I've got the other thing I've got, which I bought a few weeks ago. Is I bought some air dry clay because I want to start doing that as well. Better at shoving my face at things to eat than be all flexible, and this definitely sounds right. You said it. James does do great drawings. They're in the Discord. If you're in my Discord, you can see some of James's really, really good artwork. Promise to put, yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. So I need to hit the hey, take care, see you in the chat somewhere. Bye, bye, Roger. So you still have a ways to go before you beat Sykes dead air. Oh, didn't he take a phone call or something? I'm trying to remember. I remember it happening. Yeah, he took a phone call. It was about 15 minutes, wasn't it? Yeah, and as you do, the mod sitting there holding the shot together. It's all right, I'll be back in a minute. Just take the phone call. You do not get enough credit. And that's for the singing lives. I haven't thought of a song for the next singing live, though. I'm hoping he doesn't do one too quickly. Because I like him to be so annoyed that he shouts at me and calls me names. I haven't thought of one yet. Sometimes I think my browser is froze when Seg pauses. Yeah, because he's got the mask on. That happens to me. I think, oh God, has his internet gone down? Is it 30 minutes? God, it was 30 minutes. James's artwork is awesome. Just felt like 30 minutes. Yeah, I think it was at least 15. I think it was at least 15 to 20 because he took his phone call. He's getting old, losing stamina. Yeah. Old man say. Got plenty of energy free and stuff. Yeah, he just moved, see. So. Yeah, I mean, Seg's got the mask as an excuse. Mind you, that Elton video vlog he's just put out, because of the way he's got the lighting and everything, you can see, you can kind of see his eyes. There's quite a few people in the chat going, "Do you ever blink?" Why don't you? One person said, "Why don't you ever blink?" And Seg answered in the chat, "Because I don't have any eyelids." I'm just wondering if they're going to sit there thinking, "Is he serious?" Seg doesn't have any eyelids. I don't know why people like Elton bother, because it's like, you know, come on. Do you really think Seg's going to sit there and put up with it? All he's going to do is hit back. And be funny with it. Rob, at least you get energy with food. You might need it for stuff sooner or later. I think he thinks that's when he's ranting. Possibly, yeah. I know he breathes less when he's ranting. Crows like that. Don't forget to breathe, Crow. What's the lid? What's the lid? I catch myself looking beyond the mask and staring at Seg's eyes. Look into my eyes. Buy my merch. Hit the like. I do that too, and the lights on it, yeah. Like that, the shape, yeah. Yeah, it's just so fun messing with it with rock. Yeah, feel free. Okay. Yeah. Love Crow's dancing, makes me laugh. He's hilarious. And it's a genuine rant. He's awesome. He's also hilarious. I have behind my cat watching the shape. Wait, let's lose this one. Crow ranting is sexy, very sexy. Okay, River floats the boat. It's funny as fuck. What's to do with that brim of the hat? Big Rob feeling flustered. Oh, hang on. Look at that purple. Oh, how long have I been on? Let's go another 15 minutes, guys. Because there's not much left to finish on here, just some basic finishing that'll go on the merch site. Please, though, because I'm happy with it, so I don't have to redo it or anything. It's all good. It'll go into Photoshop to clean up. Probably reinforce some of these black lines before I put it in as well. I'm not the most efficient. I draw the black lines and I usually end up having to go over them again. But I have a process. Or whatever. Something. Awkward bugger. Just get used to doing it one way. Right, do that. Some purple in the hats. So all these last little bits, deciding what colours to do. That needs to be that colour. So just that. Right, let's talk to you guys. Tell me you don't find his voice tingly, so you must know he doesn't trust me. Just me. Just you, sweetie. Yeah, nobody likes Bro's voice. It's like fingers on a chalkboard. Where am I? Chris doesn't bother, I should say no. So Caroline never worried about what she says. I'm ignoring the shape comments. Have to tiptoe by those tulips. Oh, so thank me for putting that in the Etsy video. Tiptoe through the window. I couldn't resist it when I found the dead bell that played Tiptoe through, sorry, the music box that played Tiptoe Through the Tulips. Don't tempt me. If anything happens, at least I got asked first and got warned. Everyone loves Crow's voice, don't tell us. Me? I'm innocent. As innocent. I know what you mean. It's when he uses actually what I find hilarious is when he uses British words. Crowd's a dreamy voice. I'll try again. Seg needs one of those music boxes. He does. Yeah, Knock yourself out, Chris, and honestly, you should see how far this chat usually goes. What am I on? 2 hours 21. I don't think I've got tiptoes in this shoot. I've got it on the video, but yeah, listen to the way, if you haven't seen this one before, listen to the way Crow says road at the end of this.
Come on, Bobby, let's get party.
I'm a Bobby girl.
Come on, Bobby, let's get party.
Be the Bobby girl.
Come on, Bobby, let's get party.
Life is plastic. It's a plastic. You can go home.
Come on, Bobby, let's get party.
I just need to be there. Life is plastic. It's fantastic.
I'm too sexy for me. I'm not, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do good on this road.
Rude. Rude. He actually said knackered once. Yeah, he says knackered quite a bit. It's what's the one he said? It was an insult. He said to it was something like twat, or it was a British slang for an idiot, and I thought, what? Extra tasty crispy crow. Hey, Mike O. Rude. I don't think it was twat though. I think what it was. Your voice is nice too. Oh, don't encourage Phil, please. Rude. There's only 10 minutes left of the chat. Yeah, go for it. You're mixing two. Mind you, I'm the same. I say y'all. I have to stop myself from saying bananas. There's quite a few things I say from out in public. I look weird. I've been here, Sarah, playing GTA and ordering pizza. Ooh, pizza. Crow language is in the world of its own. Absolutely. I've heard that knackered was meant to mean tired, doing sexy times. I never knew that before. I haven't read it. It just means generally tired. Did you know that people are getting copyright warnings because of the Tiptoes Rampod? Really? I didn't use theirs. I used Seg for the sound on the video. What they're going to do? Demonetize me? Again, while I'm not monetized. I say phrases I've heard, we all know which ones. Yes, we know. Shush, Rob. I've only got 6 minutes left. I'd like to stay intact. Plenty of time for you to get into trouble. Copyright from a Rampod. I know. Lame. Beep boop, copyright. It's from the saying, knackers yard race when they retired old horses. The outside world cannot handle crowisms. Oh. Yep. Rob, I'm ignoring you. I'm sorry, just excuse me, guys. And he knows why he's getting this. Well, that's what I thought. There's people out there thinking it's an offensive word. Oh, people are too easy offended. Anybody who's easy offended, this is the wrong chat to be in. Actually, as I'm at the bottom of the chat, because Rob's taking the piss.
Bottom of the chat. Let's hear those bells ding. Yeah, I love bells. Ding, ding. Let's make them ring. Ding. So fun. Everyone, join the bell party. Wee! More dings! Best bell time ever! Yes? Come on, let's dance! Dancing time! The bells are falling!
I only have to put some sound over the sound of the video because I kept playing. Yeah, I have to be honest, I'm not a fan of Clowny, to be honest. Including his UK stuff. Somebody was in, I didn't say anything, but somebody was in chat the other day saying, oh, you know, he's going around the UK, and he gets it wrong round here. Videos keep coming up on the doom scroll, and I'm thinking, you've been in the UK long enough not to get that wrong. Sorry, not a fan. I don't get offended if anything sweep and say what they're like to me. Right, guys, you've got 3 minutes. Go. Hey, everyone, if you click the like, Hungry Drop Bear will get a meal. Click the like. There are starving drop bears out there. There you go. Forgot to mute. Oh, did not forget to mute. Wigan, where I'm from, Moggy means mouse. I always think Moggy means cat or dog. The rest of the country, it's a cat. Yeah, a cat. When I was little, it was any creepy crawly. Really? Rar. Rar. Moist drop bears everywhere. There you go. Yeah, I just thought it meant mouse. Cat. Oh, God. I'll shut up. Let you get on with it. Where's the people? Just do this bit while you lot are insulting Rob. They're oblivious. I need a drop out because I ate white chocolate today. Pinky! Oh, I've lost my drop there. Hold on. I think it's a weird thing having to be different. Saturday shenanigans, Sarah. Yeah, normal time on Saturday. I will be doing a couple of shout outs on Saturday. I'm debating for the rest of it. I did remember what it was, Phil, by the way. As soon as we ended the call, I forgot. I remembered it. What cat ate white chocolate? Moggy means old cat down south. Yeah, I tend to think of a Moggy as kind of sort of bedraggled old cat. A minute ago, I ate white chocolate and liked it. No! Been lurking and colouring on my phone. Awesome, Bam. No, it's not. No. Thanks, Sarah and Phil. Phil's not here. He's trolling in the chat. Honestly, what time are we on? Right, we're over. Right, guys, I will be normal live on Saturday. Probably an art stream on Sunday, but definitely normal live on Saturday. And hopefully getting that video finished as well on Dear David. So I'll catch you all later. Thank you, everybody. An awesome stream. Toodles.
When toxic rocks it with love and care, hearts and hot dogs everywhere. Nothing but a search for truth. Expose the fake and show the proof.